Hello family, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited because our channel is 3 years old. Like, I'm so grateful to God for sustaining me, for creating time, and to all of you that come back to my channel, my returning subscribers, my new subscribers, and those who are vowed that they will never subscribe to my channel. Please help a sister subscribe to my channel. So I'm really excited. Like, I know the growth has not been so it's not, we've not blown like that. But at least we have over 300 people following us on this page, and it really means a lot. Like, 300 human beings have subscribed to my channel, and it's just beautiful, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for watching my videos. I'm really grateful. So, in celebration of my 3 years anniversary, I decided to get a small tripod. I have one, but it was not so good, so I decided to get one on Jumia, and it came with this LED light. Unfortunately, there is no screw to connect this to the tripod, because I'm using a tripod to record. And story of my life, I actually wanted to return it. I informed Jumia that I wanted to return it, but I just thought of the energy of going to the pickup station, and it was just so much. I was like, okay, let me just manage it, since I have my big tripod light that I'm using to vlog now. The story I'm trying to make is that, please, if you want to buy a tripod with lights, you might be unlucky as I am. So it just depends on you to know what you are going to do about it. That aside, I also celebrated my birthday last week. Yeah, last week Tuesday. Shout out to everyone who made me so happy. I'm really grateful, and I just felt so loved. I know I'm loved by God, but so just a reminder to how much God loves me. Okay, so back to the video. I like to use that first 3 minutes to just appreciate everybody. Then back to the video. So we're going to talk about, I'm telling the story of Ruth in the Bible. I'm a very good storyteller of the Bible, so stay tuned to watch to the end. Like I always say, if you're watching this video, basically God just wants you to watch it, so just watch to the end. I won't take your time, and it's going to be very interesting. Okay, so Ruth was a lady from Moab. Okay, let me start like this. So there was a man named Elimelech, right? He had a wife called Naomi, and they had two sons, Mahlon and Chilion. Then they were living in Israel, obviously, and there was this famine, and they were like, okay, we need to move out of this country. So they moved out to Moab, the land of Moab. When they got to the land of Moab, their two sons married two women, Ruth and Oprah. So they got married to the two women. Unfortunately, after some time, the husband died. Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died. Her two sons died, Mahlon and Chilion, and she was just left with her daughter-in-laws. After this, she now heard that in Israel things were getting better. So she thought to herself, why am I still here? So she decided to go back to Israel. Now, this first video, because I'm going to make another one next week by the grace of God. This first we are going to focus on before, when she left Israel, and on her way back to Israel. We're not going to talk about what happened when she got to Israel, right? Okay, so the lessons I've learned from this video is going to be very short. Lessons I've learned from this video. Number one, two good heads are better than one. So when things were crazy, right, Naomi and her husband had to come together to say, okay, what are we going to do? How can we be better, right? How can we overcome this famine, right? And they decided to leave the country and move to another place. So it's good to know when to make a decision based on your means of livelihood, even though yes, you are so comfortable with where you are, but it's good once in a while to say, okay, do I need to really step out of my comfort zone to find greener pastures? So it's just to put it out there. That's the first point. The second point about jackparing. Now we see in this age and time, everybody, like anybody I call, when I come, because by the grace of God, I have a lot of friends. I have people that my very close friends that are not in Nigeria, and even my elder sister, by God's grace, she's not in Nigeria. So everybody says, when are you coming? When are you coming? Right? It's just good to I don't put it out there that um Naomi went, with everything, like with her husband, with her children, but she didn't know what was over there, right? And it just talks about before you go somewhere, it's good to make sure that you are emotionally ready to be able to stand alone in such situation. Because trust me, people that go abroad, it's not easy for them in terms of culture shock, in terms of loneliness. There's a difference between, oh, I'm coming back home, I'm coming to my mom and dad, and I'm coming back home, even if I'm living alone in Lagos, right, which I'm not. At least I know that, oh, my parents are in Lagos. But when you go abroad, especially when you go to countries where you are alone, it's really hard, to try to adjust and try to just navigate life alone. So are you really mentally ready? Because life can happen. Naomi did not know that, oh, this is what was waiting for her there, this unfortunate event, right? But I think because she was mentally matured, kind of, it was hard to navigate, but at least she came out strong and she came out victorious. Second point. Third point also about this Japa thing, still part of it is, if we notice, when okay, so let's move to when they were on their way back. So when obviously her sons died and she decided to go back home, like I earlier said, hmm, then her two daughters-in-law said, "Oh, mom, we need to follow you back to Israel." And they were very insistent. She said, "Okay, let's go." But in the way, she just thought to herself, like, I mean, if if you people follow me, right? Even if I get married and give birth to a child, how long will you wait for you to actually bear a child? And there's really no what's the name? There's no there's really no life for you if you're looking at it, if you follow me back to Israel. Now let's talk about the reaction of Oprah and Ruth. So due to Mama Naomi was insisting, Oprah was like, okay, I'm going to go back to my people. And that act really touched me, because there are seasons in your life you have to know when to cut relationship. No matter how beautiful things the person is, no matter how loving the person is, there are just times you need to choose yourself first. So I really applaud Oprah for knowing that, oh, I can't, even if I'm going to lie to everybody, I can't lie to myself. I can't go to Israel. What am I going to do in Israel? I need to stay back, live the life, and just enjoy. I just put it out there. Oprah decided to go back because she had a good relationship with the people at home. There are some of us, if you notice, Oprah decided to go back to Moab, right? Then you also see Naomi decided to go back to Israel. So it shows that even when you move to the next level, it's good to keep your loved one close and those who care for you close, because you don't know if you need to fall back to them. Even Jesus in the Bible, when he didn't think he could do a lot on his own. You could see when he was telling God that, oh God, take this cup away from me. You could see there was a particular version of the narration that said that an angel came to strengthen him, right? At that point he couldn't do it on. Even he was telling Peter, oh, why are you guys not praying, right? And you could see that he needed that community and needed that help. So it's not good to just toss people away, right, when things don't go, when you move to the next level. Then we have talked about Oprah, right? Oprah tried. We're going to talk about Ruth. I love Ruth so much. So Ruth said, okay, no, I must follow you to the end. I really don't know what gave her the guts, but one thing I'm sure is that Naomi was a kind woman. Even for Oprah and Ruth to even decide to follow her, it just shows again that if you are a mother-in-law, right, it's good to be nice to your children. And again, Naomi was telling Oprah to go. It's not if, unfortunately, if your son dies, if your daughter wants to marry somebody, you're like, oh, don't marry, oh, don't marry. It's good to know when to say, okay, be realistic. You know, your why she came to the house, the guy is not much there. Just this doesn't just apply to mother, it just applies to everyone in the family that has someone that the husband that died, whether they is your brother or your cousin. It's just good to let the woman live again and just give her that freedom, right? It was Ruth's decision to stay back, which is very commendable. But Oprah's decision also should be, upheld, because I mean, she was true to herself, and that's what matters. So Ruth decided to, continue her journey, right? Continue her journey with Naomi. And she said, "No, I'm not going anywhere. Your God is my God. Your people are my people. I'm sticking with you. We are besties forever. I'm not leaving." I could see how very it was very touching, basically. It was very touching. It was very touching. And another point I want to make here is that sometimes in some relationships, right, even though you are not getting anything like what you want to get, for example, money is very important. Even though you are not getting something, from that relationship, or it doesn't seem like I can get something. Like, I'm not talking of people that don't have vision in life, basically. I'm talking about people that, this person genuinely is not this kind of person, but maybe things are not so good, or maybe the person did not act so well, right? It's good sometimes to stick and say, okay, I'm going to be with you through this. And just to put the last point, I've made so many points. The last point is that, I hope this is the last point. The last point is that, right, when you are going through something, it's good to, I could see that Naomi really just wanted to just say people, okay, don't go through this with me, because there's some people, they don't want to involve you when they are going through things, right? It's only when they are good that they want you around it. I think that was what Naomi was trying to do. But I really applaud her, because she was able to act. Okay, so so it's just good that we should be able to accept help when the help comes, because there are just some people that they don't want to share their pain with you. They don't want to share their joy with you. Someone like me, I can be very kind and very lovely with people, but what makes me to see you as this person is my friend, not just this person is my colleague or this person is my cousin, is if you are able to share things with me, bad or good. If you can't do that, I don't want, like, I respect people taking their time to tell me things. That's another level. But I appreciate it more when you let me in. Just let me in. Like, just let me in. I don't know. But I'm just really grateful for now. I could see when we go to the next week, by the grace of God, when we continue, so you will see what are the benefits that Naomi enjoyed by letting people in, letting God help her, surrendering to God, and just living the life. So I've come to the end of my video. If you want me to do more Bible storytelling, please let me know in the comment section. And have an amazing day. Bye.